I mean, it is an added luster to have been selected for a nomination in such a tremendously rich year on Broadway, with really extraordinary shows and this tremendous kind of movement of American attention onto Broadway again. There is a real sense, led of course by Hamilton, and I'm sure Hamilton will have a wonderful evening, but nevertheless, it's a great compliment to be invited to be part of that.
To be representing your beautiful show and to be a part of this really historic season, what is that like?
I wish you hadn't asked that because I'm going to get emotional talking about it.
Good, I'd like it if you cried. It'd be good for my video.
No, I mean, we've been working on this show for years, and people have told us no so many times along the way, and the fact that we got to Broadway, the fact that we got 6 Tony nominations, the fact that I'm standing here and talking to you, that you actually care what we think, when we feel like we've been a part of a marginalized community for so long is incredibly profound.
It's a gift. I mean, George C. Wolfe and Savion Glover are the best in the business, and also Scott Rudin is a wonderful producer, and for him to give us a platform to really build this show in the way that it needed, not everybody could have done that. And so really excited to represent the artist in Shuffle Along, the artist who created Shuffle Along, and also my fellow co-stars, Joshua Henry, Billy Porter, Audra McDonald, and Brian Stokes-Mitchell.
Any names?
Well, to begin with, I have to tell you, I'm 92 years old. And so I don't know how many of these in the future there will be, so I'm really enjoying this one. But Lynn has changed my life. When he did In the Heights, I was told they used Fiddler as kind of their matrix, their design for plotting the show, and I was very pleased by that. He gave me a 700-page book of rap lyrics. And after reading them, I don't know that I will write the same way that I've been writing.
We can expect maybe a hip-hop from Sheldon Harnick next?
Absolutely.
It feels just great to come to Broadway at all, actually, and to be part of a show that's had success and is nominated for all these awards. But to be here in what people are saying is an historic year is even more special. Like, it's the 70th awards as well, isn't it? I suppose so. It's an anniversary too, so that's really exciting.
It has been a historic year. It's been a fantastic year on Broadway. So many great shows. Obviously, Hamilton sort of bringing in all kinds of new audiences to Broadway, and bringing School of Rock to Broadway in the season has been fantastic. So many families coming to the show and walking out so excited about Broadway and ready to go see more shows.
I felt like I was on This Is Your Life, and it felt like 20 years of relationship building and all of these people pulling the curtain and saying, hey, we love you, we love you, we love you. And I hope it's not too trite to say that feels like the win in all of this, to be respected by your peers.
I love you very much, and that means a lot to me.
And
I love you too.
I love you too.
All the political stuff, it's been fucking fantastic.
I took my mother to see Fiddler the other day, and she loves you since Aldolfo. She loves Fiddler, and Mandy Patinkin was sitting next to her. She had to be sedated. Mandy Patinkin. It was too much for her to deal with.
Broadway this year is off the charts amazing. All the revivals, all the new works. Hamilton, for God's sakes. I mean, this is a seminal year on Broadway.
Honestly, I haven't seen some of the musicals that performed today, and I was blown away, and I can't wait to stop working so hard and get out there and see some shows.
I've only been to the Tonys once before, and that was as an understudy for Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, which I just heard someone just say over here. So this is the next time I'm coming, and it's a lovely way to come back.
It feels actually like a dream come true. People talk about that, but it really is a dream come true. And it's like, as weird as it sounds, piling on a milestone on top of a milestone on top of a milestone. This entire show has been a pinch me moment every single day.
And I want you to live tweet the event tonight. Is there any way that can happen?
No, because then I'd have to be on my phone, and then I'd be a hypocrite because I'm always telling people to get off their phones.
I didn't speak with you when Jack Black came and saw the show. What the heck was that like?
Well, it was a long time coming, because he didn't see the workshop we did the Gramercy over a year ago, and then when we opened, we had no word from him. But he came and he told us why he wasn't there, which was he wanted to let the show be its own thing first, without being sort of like Jack Black's School of Rock. And he let us do our own thing, and it's worked out really well for me because I got to create something that then he sort of put his stamp of approval on.
It's very extraordinary. I just wish that we were still doing the play. I come back now, and we finished at the end of January. I feel like ancient history, really. Broadway moves so fast.
Well, first and foremost, I don't want this whole red carpet to go by too fast because it's going by too fast. So I'm sort of savoring it. Yes,
Let's have a drink. You want a drink? What do you want?
I sort of don't want to leave yet because I want to savor every moment. Probably one of the most important moments in Broadway history. The way that just the zeitgeist of all of these different shows of different cultures, the diversity, Hamilton on Your Feet, Eclipse, Allegiance, Shuffle Along. I mean, no one would have ever planned anything. That doesn't get planned. It just so happened that it's in the zeitgeist, I guess.
It's amazing to be part of the season. It was so exciting for everybody who was part of Spring Awakening to be recognized. They worked for 2 years to get this show to Broadway, and to be able to do it here on Broadway just a year after we opened was such a dream for everyone. And it's even more of a thrill to be part of the Tony Awards, so it's a great honor.
I'm really looking forward to the opening number. I have to say, it's pretty amazing. I cried all 3 times we rehearsed it today, so it's amazing.
I'm looking forward to the opening number. I'm looking forward to the love and support that we as the Broadway community hope to extend to everyone who's suffering in light of the tragic events this morning in Florida.
So good. How are you?
So good.
Love you so much.
Thank you, darling.
Bittersweet night, to say the least. What, in your wisdom, what can you tell people who are sort of struggling to have a great time tonight?
That go ahead and struggle to have a great time if struggling is what you've got to do. This is not something we're going to get over with in a minute. We're not going to get over this in a minute. It's just not going to happen. You got to feel your feelings about this thing. Something horrible has happened to us as a community, and I speak the LGBTQ community, as a community, as a people, and by that I mean a nation. As a gay American, I can't think of anything more horrible than what happened last night. So to be here with my family, with my friends, showing solidarity and support for those beautiful people who died last night and their family and their friends, it's good. It's a big deal, and I'm glad that the American Theater Wing did it.
Well, I feel like I'm just very lucky. I had an incredible play to work with, and luckily enough, the most wonderful, inspiring group of actors said yes, and that's why we're here.
Well, I'm just so happy to be here with my friends and my peers and all these people on the street that I've admired and been inspired by for so long. So, the rehearsal this morning is as much part of this celebration. All these people who come to work 8 times a week to tell stories, and sometimes I make them, and most of the time I consume them. I just want to sit there and be taken away. So I'm just so proud of this season.